Welcome to Smart Okasan TV, your #1 top channel for the latest updates on Biafra news, things going on in Biafra land, and the hottest trends in entertainment. As you are about to watch this video, try to like, subscribe, comment and share for orders to see.
The Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic, government in exile, Simon Ekpa, following recent developments in Finland. On Thursday, 21st, 2024, Finnish authorities detained Prime Minister Simon Ekpa in Lahti on allegations of public incitement to commit a crime with purported terrorist intent. However, according to a detailed report from MTV Uutiset, Crime Commissioner Otto Hiltunen, who is leading the investigation, clarified that the ongoing inquiry has revealed no reason to suspect any connections to terrorist organizations. This statement directly refutes attempts by the Nigerian government to label the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and the Biafra Republic government in exile as terrorist entities. It is essential to highlight that neither the European Union nor Finland has classified IPOB or the government in exile as terrorist organizations. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, a respected political leader and advocate for the self-determination of Biafrans, continues to lead the government in exile with a commitment to peaceful and legal efforts aimed at achieving independence for the Biafran people. Despite efforts to undermine his leadership, he remains a symbol of resilience and determination for millions of Biafrans around the world. The Nigerian government has historically accused IPOB of violence, but these claims remain unverified, particularly concerning the Prime Minister's role. Instead, the Biafra Republic government in exile has consistently emphasized its dedication to democratic principles, rule of law, and non-violent advocacy for freedom. This recent development highlights the challenges faced by self-determination movements and leaders advocating for justice and equality. The arrest of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa has drawn international attention, with supporters worldwide condemning the suppression of the Biafran cause and calling for transparency and justice. We encourage our viewers to verify this report through MTV.
Hello, good about viewers. This is Saturday Media. Mr. Bala, let us quickly dive into conversation sequel to this issue regarding this news coming from NTV News, talking about Simon Ekpa and the investigating officer from Finland, Otto Hiltunen, saying that there's no indication to suspect that Simon Ekpa is actually involved in terrorism. Let us start from the let me get a reaction.
You see, the investigation team, what the name of the leader? Otto Hiltunen. All of them to come out now to tell you that there's no any connection or any proof to tag Simon Ekpa terrorists or IPOB terrorists, which means they have digged down into the root of the whole issue and find out really that Simon Ekpa is only agitating for Biafran freedom, even including Nnamdi, who Simon Ekpa is his disciple. Now this will prove to you that since 4 to 5 months now that these people call Simon Ekpa for questioning, the questioning is not easy. It's a hard questioning. You question somebody for almost 5 months, you are still questioning that person. Why can't you come out with good reason? This is why these people come out now with good reason, to tell the whole world that they themselves that handle Simon Ekpa case in Finland because Simon Ekpa is their citizen. Simon Ekpa is not guilty. Simon Ekpa, Biafra government in exile, IPOB autopilot, they are not terrorist group.
But if I may ask, could that be the reason, even after his reported arrest, people still gathered in Lahti, Finland to do the Biafra declaration under the watchful eye of international media? Could that be the reason they were still bold to gather in spite of these reported arrests?
You see, it's good that whenever you are doing something, let your heart be clean. Whenever you are doing something genuine. Whenever you are doing something, stand on the truth. Because these Biafrans that gathered in Finland, including Biafran lobbyists, the Americans and other people from all over the world, knew already. The Spirit of God in them convinced them already that they are on the right side. They are on the right track. They are on the right way. They are doing the thing that is supposed to do, to be done. Now, if you look at it, Simon Ekpa himself is a lawyer. Simon Ekpa himself once was a military in Finland army, a retired colonel. And he knew much of the law. He read international law, and he had been in government. He's a politician in Finland. Before Biafran agitation, because of Biafran agitation, he stepped aside a bit. So he knew the implication where he will step leg and become and be found wanted, and he knew the boundary where he will stop. Then will be free, will be sinless. Therefore, he know all those implications. He just go into it, understand firmly, and the people he was leading, he is leading, continue to be leading until Biafra is fully actualized and hand over to Nnamdi by God's grace. These people were obeying him, following him. Apart from these recent rebellious children that want to rebel.
Okay, now before we look at rebellion, let us look at the second leg of the conversation from that news that just made the round, talking about that organization like the European Union, UN, did not see IPOB and even the government in exile as terrorists. Of course, the government, Nigerian government, see them different. What is your take on that?
You see, this is what I said yesterday, that United Nations saying Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa to be released without action is just like a sympathy without release, without relief. Now, UN knew, Commonwealth knew, AU knew, West Africa knew that both Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, IPOB particularly, are not terrorist group. They are not causing any harm. They are working according to international charter. And if you watch, IPOB have already registered in United Nations as peaceful agitation group for the restoration of Biafra. And now, but they keep silent watching to know the reaction of IPOB, to know the reaction of Nnamdi Kanu, to know the reaction of Simon Ekpa, to know the reaction of Autopilot, to know the reaction of Biafran government in exile. They keep silent watching. No, they don't know what is right to do. Or do they against agitation for Biafra restoration? But they keep silent watching to know the movement. So that, because Nigerian government is a signatory to United Nations Charter on human rights, self-determination, which they themselves have violated it. And Nigeria, the whole world look at Nigeria as a giant of Africa, where they are trying to prove now that they are ants in Africa, which is too bad. Giant to ant is too bad. It's not a good merit to Nigeria.
Okay,
now I'm coming. So international committee, this is why they did not rush to proscribe or try to proscribe or did not want to proscribe IPOB as terrorists, because they knew that IPOB know what they are doing. Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa know what they are doing. They knew, but they want to bring it to final conviction to Nigeria that have already proscribed IPOB terrorist, Nnamdi Kanu terrorist group, Simon Ekpa a criminal, Simon Ekpa terrorist group. They want to bring it to the lowest term, to Nigeria government, even where a blind man can see and a deaf man can hear and the dumb man can speak, that IPOB is not a terrorist. That's why they want.
There's an angle I wanted to bring in, because currently we understand that even Fulani militias in Nigeria have been designated as terrorists by Global Terrorist Index. And in Nigeria, they are not seen as such. What do you think could necessitate that?
Now, if you come to this issue, this is vice versa. This is to tell you, as Nnamdi Kanu have told Nigerian judiciary that you don't know law, even your constitution don't know it. This will prove to you that really Nigeria don't know what they are doing. If you can, international body you belong to, tag these people or already all these people, give them position fourth in the whole world. And the Nigerian government said they are not. But the people that the international community, United Nations and others said they are not terrorists, you tag them terrorists and start killing them in the name of terrorists. This will show you that Nigeria don't know what they are doing. Even Nigeria don't regard their signatory in United Nations on this issue. And this will tell you also that Mienti Allah or Fulani herdsmen or Boko Haram are the real Nigerians. This is when Nigeria see their own people, their own men, that what they are doing, that is not evil. They don't like them terrorists. And they have seen IPOB as non-Nigerian.
Because as we speak, in the face of Nigeria, IPOB is a terrorist, and Fulani military that is seen as terrorist by global terrorism desk is not terrorist in Nigeria. Yes,
this is what I'm telling you. Because they have feel that Fulani, Mienti, jihadist footmen or others are part of them. They want to use, they are using people to grab the land for Nigeria. But Biafrans, IPOB, indigenous people of Biafrans are not Nigeria. So Nigeria see them as terrorists who want to remove bread out of their mouth.
Now, let me even bring this angle, because even currently, news making the round have it that bandits in Katsina State met with communities as a way of meeting to guarantee that they can go about their farming activities without being harassed, as a way of negotiating. And this is not the first time we have seen such. We saw such in
I think
in Kaduna before. Even the former governor of Kaduna State, talking about Erufai, claimed that at the point he paid bandits money to stop killing people.
And yes, even though I think in the degree such type of thing happen also.
So are you worried that the government is handling them with kid glove?
I'm not worried that the government is pampering them, because your own child is your own child. And the servant in your house, all of them are in your house, is a servant. Your son is your son, and your friend is your friend. So there's no way you can give equal rights to your children and to your servants in your house. There's no how you can treat your friend more better than your son. So bandit, call them bandits, call them Boko Haram, call them Fulani herdsmen, call them Ashwab, call them Eshabai, call them Al-Qaeda, call them Hamas. As far as they are in Nigeria, they are the children of government. Government cannot do them anything. But indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, in wherever you are in Nigeria, they saw you as a terror, because only your presence.
Are you saying they are endangered species in Nigeria?
I'm telling you honestly, there are more than endangered species in Nigeria. They are unwanted elements, unwanted people, unwanted society, unwanted ethnic group, unwanted human being in Nigeria.
But we have people from the south east part of the country who, of course, are members of National Assembly, who are governors, who are ministers. Do you still think they will share this your view?
They may not share my view, because they are OES members. They are bench warmers. Tell me how many motions have they raised in that National Assembly. Tell me the impact they have made both to the Nigeria and to Biafra. Tell me the good impact.
The other time they were talking about state creation, Benjamin Kalu was able to influence at least about 2 or 3 or 4 states to come to the southeastern part of the country. 2 or 3, 4 states to come to the part east of the country. Where the people you want to give state, who would occupy that state? You were there in your watchful eye. They are killing them. They are killing them. Nigerian army killing them. Nigerian security agents killing them. Mienti Allah killing them. Boko Haram killing them. And you did not talk, but you want them to have a state. Who are going to occupy that state? Are you creating the state for trees, for forests, or for human being? But let me bring this to your attention, because someone like Governor Oti of Abia State. People are judging him as a standing governor, as somebody who is doing excellently well. Do you still criticize him?
LSOT is a lily in the mud. It's a lily in the mud. You splink up in the mud and be clean.
So that's a true Biafra.
That's a true Biafra. And if you
want, serving under Nigerian system.
He's serving under Nigerian system on a growing point.
Do you think gun is on his head?
Yes, gun is on his head. Why I said gun is on the head? The entire Biafra he belonged to were in Nigeria on a growing point. Then he himself is in Nigeria on a growing point. Or that is why you see his election, so-called Nigerian election. His election is not selected. In Nigeria we have selection, not election. So he's not selected. He was elected by his people, by Biafran people. And this is why he's working for Biafran people. Okay, since 1999, that this current Third Republic of Biafra, Third Republic of Nigeria were instituted. Have you seen any state that forge ahead like Abia State? How many months now? How many years now? I think it's getting only 2 years now. But Abia State, the only state now you can take to compile Abia State in Nigeria is Lagos and Abuja. It's only Lagos and Abuja. LSOT have proved that he is a lily in the mud, but without anything. Because why? It was people's choice. Nobody imposed LSOT to Biafrans. We are known today as Abia State in that area.
Are you from Abia State?
I am from Imo State. Okay. Imo and Abia are brother. Imo born Abia. As Anambra born Imo. The Imo born Abia.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So, if you look at LSOT, even recently there was a film I'm watching on Abaribe back there that hosted in Abia State, where LSOT make a comment that Biafra is not for Nnamdi only. Biafra is not for Simon Ekpa only. Biafra is for every Biafrans, every people.
No one is bigger than Biafra for us. Is that what I'm calling?
He said?
Where he said that no one is bigger than
Biafra. He is the only man that come out and said something, or directly or indirectly recognizing Biafra. He said Biafra is for all, including himself, including Abari Benine, including Ojo Sokalo, including Rogers, including Ipazo, Yodoji, including Hakim.
Why are you citing them one after the other?
I'm calling you. Yes, I'm calling you the politicians that from Biafra land. You said that they are representing Biafrans in National Assembly of Nigeria. If they are there working for Biafra, they can vote the motion. They can vote the motion or speak directly or indirectly like a LSOT. But all of them they are silent, watching the killing, watching the destruction. Biafra include,
but a good number of people blame Gowon, who of course after the war said no Victor no vanquish and came up with 3R, talking about reconstruction, reconciliation and integration. But so many years after the war, Gowon did not do anything to do that. And after the war, Igbos, Biafrans were given £20 irrespective of whatever amount they had in the bank. And people have blamed Gowon for this problem. You still blame him?
I still blame Gowon until he enter grave. I still blame Gowon even in heaven. If there's something like blaming in heaven, if I'm in heaven, by God's grace I will be there. And although Bible, Jesus have said that anything definite, anything that is not pure cannot enter heaven. But peradventure,
are you judging Gowon?
I'm not judging Gowon, but I am clarifying according to his action. You understand? So, okay, let me remove heaven so that I will not contradict myself against the word of God. But let any place I am, wherever I am, as individual, I still blame Gowon until he enter grave. Because now, and nobody should look at Gowon to implement his 3 R's. Because if Gowon is not able to implement Aburi Accord, how can he implement 3Rs? 3Rs is almost indirectly Aburi Accord also. Because reconciliation, reconstruction, reintegration or rehabilitation will still lie under structuring adjustment to make these people better. So if you refuse Aburi Accord that will make these people better, make the whole Nigeria better, is this one that you will do? Okay, even that 3Rs, reconstruction, reintegration, and the other ones, the one don't know the meaning. That I feel that word was given to him by Zeke.
But of course they would have explained to him.
Because
Elijah Ojukwu was still alive to let him know the meaning.
Ojukwu wasn't there at that time.
No, after the war, of course, Ojukwu lived for a long time before he died.
When Ojukwu returned, the one had already out of power. The one was pushed out of power 1975.
So do you see black people that took over for him that they didn't follow through to implement those 3Rs? I
say up to now, all of them were the same caucus. All of them vow. You know what 3R is not implemented. After they succeeded clean currency and do whatever they did against Biafrans, all of them sit down and take oath that Igbo will never rule Nigeria again.
Yeah, this one is speculating. I don't think you have evidence.
Okay, this one is speculating. What is the meaning of Naira?
I wouldn't know.
You don't know, but I know it. Let me tell you.
What you want to say is speculative as well.
Speculative, whether you like it or not, that's the truth.
Because nobody approving it.
Whether you believe it or not, that is true.
I know what you want to say, but it's speculative.
Naira and never. I, Igbo, rule, R, rule, A, Nigeria again. Naira. Then Kobo is kill Ojukwu before others. K, kill Ojukwu. B, before O, others.
But I think it's the way you choose to interpret it.
Not the way I choose to interpret it. This is exactly all of them that were veterans on Nigerian side took oath that
you are still equally speculating.
I am not speculating.
It's not something you have a good authority.
I am not. Okay. Even excuse me. Shawore, there's a time Shawore makes a such comment on media.
Shawore can still speculate.
Shawore is not speculating. That is reality. Let us accept the truth. Okay.
So you mean wait, I'm coming. You mean actually Naira means never are not able to rule
again.
And you believe it?
I believe it. And the Kobo is kill Ojukwu before others. And if you watch,
it's difficult to believe
if you watch this world, since Ojukwu died, don't you see the killing of Igbos more? Since the Ojukwu left this world, don't you see the killing of Igbos are more?
Okay, let me say a big thank you for your time. This is Nnamdi.
Thanks for tuning in to Smart Okason TV show. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share to keep the intellect flowing.